Hello everyone, this is Andrew. I'm a real estate investor out of Toronto, and welcome to my Real Estate 101 series. The goal of my series here is to educate, provide value, and inspire those that want to get into real estate investing. Today I wanted to talk about what is the BRRRR strategy anyway. That's BRRRR. You may have heard of this strategy as the wedge strategy or fix and hold strategy, flip to yourself strategy, but popularly known as the BRRRR strategy. So what it is an acronym for buy, renovate, rent, refinance, repeat. So the first is the B. You're going to buy an undervalued property. So these properties are properties, generally speaking, that need to be fixed up to varying degrees, depending on what you get the property price for when you buy it. Maybe it needs a cosmetic renovation, paint floors, update some fixtures. Or maybe the whole house hasn't been touched for 50 years and it's got a pink bathtub and a pink toilet and you really need to go to town on it. Much worse would be if the house has been completely neglected and the roof is, shingles are coming off and there's holes in the floor potentially. Like I've seen some pretty bad stuff here where there's holes in the ceiling. The yard is completely overgrown. Perhaps you have to update plumbing and electrical for knob and tube and so on and so forth. So it's varying degrees, and that's going to determine how much you pay for the property. So next you're going to renovate it. The purpose of the renovation, of course, is to bring the property up, the value up. So if you bought the property for 150,000 and you put 50,000 in, say you're at 200,000, but maybe you've brought the value of the house up such that it's worth, on the market, it's worth $250,000. So you've increased the value of the house by forcing the appreciation through renovation. You've also made it so that the rents are going to be higher. So you may have brought it could have been rented for $800 or $1,000 or whatever your market is to say $1,500. So that's going to increase your cash flow. So you're going to rent it out. You're going to rent it out now to good tenants with a nice, clean, safe space. The rents are going to be higher, which means your cash flow is going to be higher. So that cash flow, always buy for cash flow. Appreciation, some people buy for appreciation, but I would highly recommend cash flow. Helps you weather the storms and so on. So then the refinance, and this is the key sort of that ties it all together, is that you've ideally, in the perfect case scenario, you would have bought the property. I mean, if you're in a market that has still reasonable prices, you may have bought the property fully on a HELOC. You may have bought it through private financing or private money, a loan from individual to individual. So you say have $150,000 to buy the house. You've put in $50,000 of renovations, and now the house is worth $250,000. So you can refinance the house now through a bank, which will give you 80% loan to value. So that $250,000 valuation will get you $200,000 in mortgage. So the mortgage is now giving you all of your money back. You've got the 150 buy, the 50 renovations to total 200. If you were to get a 80% loan to value, you get all of your money back. Now, that is the magic of this process, because then now you can recycle that money. You have no money in the property, and you can use that money to then go buy another property, fix up another property. You're getting good cash flow. At the time of this recording, a $200,000 mortgage would be something in the neighborhood of $850. It'd be under $900. So if you say got $1,500 in rent, you're laughing. You're going to cover the mortgage. So for most people, it doesn't sound like they're getting their money back because it's mortgage, but remember, the tenants are paying the mortgage. You freed up that capital to then redeploy it elsewhere. So yes, it is a loan, it is debt, but it is good debt because it is being covered by your renters. And it allows you to do the most important part of the BRRRR strategy. The final R is the repeat. You can scale and grow your portfolio and buy the next and buy the next and buy the next. The ultimate form of recycling. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the BRRRR strategy. I'm glad to have had you. Thank you for watching. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe and like. And you'll get to see my next video coming up soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.